So here in our assignment copy we have two files, challenge and text file. So challenge is the file where we have all the questions to do. So now we'll just open this file because purposefully I am opening and showing it to you again to click on this enable content. So something warnings like that has come to enable, just click on enable. And this is what come to instruction sheet. So here how many projects are there? 8 projects are there. So in your exam you may get 5 to 8 projects, and in each project if you see these are the tasks 1 2 3 4 and project 2 1 2 3 4 5. So like that in each project you may get 5 to 8 tasks. No two students sitting together also there is no confirmation that both of them will get the same number of projects or same number of questions in each project or same questions. It's a very dynamic exam, live environment, so there is no fixed pattern. 5 to 8 projects and 5 to 8 tasks in each project. Okay, so what he is asking now, save. This is the instruction sheet, so I am just reading out the instructions. Here also there are 2 to 3 tasks are there. So first one, save the file as your name space hyphen final challenge on the desktop. So what I am doing, I will copy this what he is saying. Then what I need to do, save the file on the desktop. How to save it? Go to file, save as, select it as a desktop, then paste that name, but here he is asking my name, so instead of your name I am writing it as Ashok final challenge. Click OK. So now I successfully saved the file with my name. Here you can see the file name Ashok final challenge on the desktop. Okay, then add the following document properties. He is asking us to add comment as draft 1 and title as Excel final challenge. So first I will copy the comment. So where we can add that comment and titles, if you remember, go to backstage by clicking file, then info, and here if you see there is no comments, so then click on show all properties, then you can see the comments. So in comment section add that as draft 1. So now I added the comment. And question not yet completed, here he is asking add the comment, then title also, title as Excel final challenge. So copy the title, I copied the title. Now again go to same, backstage info, and here in title add that as a title Excel final challenge. Now go back. So now we successfully added title and comments to our file. Definitely you will get one question like this. Then third, what he is asking, import the customers list text file. He is asking us to import the text file into a new worksheet. So where we have to import into a new worksheet starting from cell B2, and again in new worksheet I don't want you to import from cell A1, import from B2, import from cell B2, and inside the bracket he has given one more hint, insert a new worksheet in between instructions and practice file. So he is asking us to insert the new workbook between these two, instructions and project 1. Then he is asking us to name it as customers. So first of all what we need to do, still the question is yet to complete. Then edit the data before loading the worksheet to make sure that first row is used as headers. After importing, before loading, what we need to do, we have to make sure that first row is used as the headers. Then still not yet completed. Do not import the email address column. See this question, how tricky it is. First, what we need to do, we read it for the one time. Second time, we'll read it to dissect the question. So now we'll read the question to dissect. So import the customers list file into a new worksheet starting from cell B2. So what we need to do, we have to import this one. That is one task. But insert a new worksheet in between instructions and project 1. So that is one more task. After inserting, we have to name it as customers. Then before importing, we have to make it as first row as the headers. Then do not import the email. We have to delete the email address column. These are the 5 tasks or 6 tasks we need to do it. So then now we will do it one by one. First, what we need to do, insert a new workbook between instructions and project 1. So between these two worksheets, I have to insert one more new worksheet. So I'll click on project 1, right click, insert a new worksheet, click OK. So new worksheet has been inserted. Then again go back to the question. After inserting, then name it as customers. So copy that name. We have to change the workbook name as customers. Copy that name. Come to new sheet. Double click on that name. Paste that name. So we named it as customers. Then again go back to question. Then after doing first one, we have to import the customer list to cell B2. So we'll go to new sheet, customers. Then here data from text or CSV. Then select this customer's text file. Click on import. And our task is not yet finished. So we should not click on load, because we need to we need to do some modifications. That is, we have to make this first row as headers. We don't want to see column 1, column 2 as headers. We want to see first name, last name, this first row as headers. And we don't want this email ID column. So we have to do all these alterations where not after loading, here in transform data. Click on transform data. And here if you see, use first row as headers. So click on that. So now our headers has become first name, last name. And this email ID address column, we don't want this email address column. So select this column by clicking here, right click, click on remove. So now we removed successfully. So first of all, we imported to Power Query, then we make first row as headers, then we remove the email ID column. Then click on this one, don't click on close and load. Again, close and load to, because we don't want it from cell A1. So where we want, not on the new worksheet, in this customers sheet. So click on existing sheet, and in this existing sheet, from where we want, B2, select B2. So here it has come B2, existing sheet B2. Then click OK. That's it. Now we successfully imported the data from B2 in the customer sheet. So now before submitting saying that task has been completed, read the question once again, that import the customers list text file. So we imported into new worksheet starting from cell B2. Yes, in B2 only we imported. And insert new worksheet in between instructions and project 1. Yes, so we inserted between these two and we named it as customers, right? Then edit the data before loading. Make sure that first row as headers. Yes, we did it. Then do not import the email address column. Yes, we removed it. So now we are done with this task. Then what he is asking, complete the task for all projects starting from 1 to 8. So there are other tasks are there inside instructions 5, 6, 7. So what we'll do, we'll finish projects 1 to 8, then we'll come back to these 3. Okay. So till here, any doubts? Till
No,
this
sir.
point?
Uh,
No?
Sir, is the session being recorded?
Yes.
Sir, once can you teach the importing thing?
Importing. Okay. So inserting the worksheet and naming it is okay, fine. You want only importing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Otherwise, I'll do the same thing again. I'll delete this sheet completely. So I will insert the new worksheet between instructions and project 1. So click on insert worksheet here, and I'll name it as customers. Then go to data from text or CSV. Select the text file, click on import. So here don't click on load, click on transform data. In transform data we have to do all modifications. What are the modifications he is asking? I don't want to see column 1, column 2, column 3 as the headers. I want to see this first row as the header. So here use first row as the headers. So now I can see first row as the headers. Now I don't want this email ID column to be imported. So click on this column, right click, remove. So I remove the email ID column. Now this data is ready. So go to close and load, and here click on the tiny arrow. Don't click on close and load. We have to load to specific cell. Here it is asking new worksheet, but I don't want in new worksheet. I want this in customers worksheet only. So select existing worksheet, and from where I want to import, from B2. Specifically has given B2. So select B2, then click OK. That's it. Is that okay? Who asked me that doubt? Is that okay? Are you there? Who is that guy who asked me that doubt? So here 45 minutes, 43 students are there, or 44 students, one from other, 43. 6 people are missing out. So who asked me this doubt? Is that clear? Important?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Right. Then we'll move on to the next project, project 1. Any other doubts before that? Any other doubts? Okay. So project 1. Now first question. Create a table from data A14 to D124. Apply the green table style light 14. Name the table as products. Then display the product count. See how many tasks are there in one side, inside one question. Create the table from data A14 to D124. That is one task. First we have to create it as a table. Then we have to apply the table style light 14 green. Then we have to name the table. Then we have to say display the product count. So first we'll go one by one. A14 to D124. First select the data. This is A14. Then column D to 124. So this is D124. So now we selected the data. Then format as table. So to do the formatting as table, go to format as table. And here he is asking us to format it as table style light 14, green table style light 14. So format as, here you can see light, medium and dark. So here in light, if you just hold your mouse like this, you will get the name of that style. So here it is, green table style light 14. This is what exactly he is asking, green table style light 14. So click on that. I have the headers in table, say yes, click OK. So now we successfully created the table and applied the style. Then question not doesn't ended there. Name the table as products. So select anywhere inside the table, go to table design, and here name of the table. Here I'm just typing it, but in exam copy paste products, table name as products. So yes, successfully I named. Then display the product count. So he is not asking us to do any function or formula or something. He is just asking us to display the product count. So what he is asking and what we need to do? Can anyone say? Third part of first question, display the product count. What we need to do?
Use the count function.
Use the count function. Okay, count of products, right? Any other answer?
Sir, if we
Any
select
other
the
answer?
column, at the right bottom, it will be showing the count.
Okay, that drop down arrow will come there, you can select. That's what you mean to say, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you go to down, but here it is not showing up. But your idea is correct. But to show it like this, what you need to do is, first of all, be
need to add
inside
a
the
total
table. Yes, exactly. So be inside the table, go to table design, activate total row. So then for products, what he said is exactly correct. Here if you see drop down arrow, click on count. So while he is asking inside the table to insert the count, we should not do the count function here. There is already inbuilt count function. We have to use that one. Okay. So this is how we can insert the count of the products. Now first question is completed. Then second one. Configure the worksheet with the following print options. What are the following print options? Repeat the headers on each page and print only A13 to D124. So which area we have to print? A13. So from here onwards, A13 to D124. So first select that area. Then if we have to get only this printing, means how we can configure it?
Go to page layout.
Page layout,
Print
print
area.
area, and set the print area. That's it. Now for proof, you can go to file and see the print preview here. So you are getting only that area. 3 pages are coming. But if you observe here, the second page there is no heading. Third page there is no heading. But what he is asking in the same question, repeat the headers on each page. So how we can do that one? Same again in same page layout, print titles. Here we need to go to print titles, and here rows to repeat at the top. Click here. Rows to repeat at the top means these two headers we will select, these two rows 13 and 14. Then click OK. Now if you want, you can go to print preview and again see the difference. So this is first page. If you go to second page, can you able to see here headers? Third page again headers are there. Previously it was not there. So now we successfully configured the page to print only from A13 to D124 and headers are coming on each page. Yes, now we are done with the second question. Then, without changing the alignment of the text, first of all, I should not change the alignment. Then, simultaneously merge cells from B7 to F11. B7. So, this is what the B7 is. From B7 to F11, he is asking us to merge. So, I selected the first area. Then, we know merging. Go to home, and here this is the merge option. But if you see here, this is merge and center what we will apply by default. But he is not asking us to merge and keep it as a center. He is specially saying that don't change the alignment. So in that case, what we need to do, simply select only merge cells. That's it. Click OK. That's it. So successfully we applied merging technique. Then export only the data from A13 to 124 to chapter 7 exercise files as PDF and save it on desktop. Not yet completed question. Publish for printing and do not open file after publishing. So we have to export it as PDF, then do not open after publishing. After saving it, you have to select the option that do not open. So how to do that one? First of all, if you see the area A13 to D124, which is same that he asked on print preview, I mean print layout. So already we set it that only this area will come for printing. The same thing will be applies here. So we can make use of that one. So then how to save it as PDF? First of all, he is asking us to save as chapter 7 exercise files. So I'll just copy that title. Then go to file, save as, here paste the title, and here change the format to PDF. After changing the format to PDF, don't click on save immediately, click on more options. And here see this option, open file after publishing, but specially he is asking not to open file after publishing, so we have to uncheck this box, then click save. That's it. We successfully saved, exported it as PDF, and we successfully saved it. Do you want to see that PDF file to test saved it or not? This is our folder, and here you can see this is what chapter 7 exercise files saved just now 29. And if you open it, only that particular area what we selected for printing, that has been saved with headers in each page. Okay, yes. So now we successfully completed the first project. First of all, what we did, we created it as, we formatted it as table, then we applied the table style, then we named the table, then we applied total row to display count. After that, print area setting, and we applied headers to print on each and every page. Then after that, we changed the form merging, we merged without changing the alignment of the text. Then we exported the print area setup to PDF, and then we selected the option not to open file after publishing. These are the tasks we are done in first project. Any doubts? Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
No. Yeah. Thank you for confirming. Guys, almost 90% similar questions will come in your exam. So please be attentive. So now we are moving on to the second project. So in second project, he is asking us to sort the data first by company A to G, then by type G to A. So whoever knows Excel, what they will do is they will go to company first and they will sort, they will click here and sort from Z to A. Then they will go to type column, then again Z to A, there A to Z, here it is Z to A. Whatever he is asking, you will do that sorting. But that is absolutely wrong. Here whenever there is more than one criteria is there to sort, we have to use custom sorting option. 300% you will get one question from this one. Please watch attentively. So how to do this one? Select the area or keep anywhere inside the table. Then home, in home, sort and filter. Click this tiny arrow. Here click custom sort. We have to select custom sort. Then in custom sorting, first we need to sort by company from A to G. So here select company and order is from A to G. Right. Then we have to select by type G to A. So here click on add level. Then click here type. And this type has to be sorted from G to A. Then click OK. That's it. Now we sorted the data based on these directions. Then remove the fax number column. So what he is asking now? We have to remove this fax number column. And if you have remembered, I showed you different kinds of deleting options. So here he is asking us to remove the fax number column, not the entire column. Here what we need to do? We have to remove this table column. So how to do that one? Simply be inside this column, right click, click on delete and click on table column. That's it. So we successfully removed fax number column. Then third task, filter the data to show only customers whose custody begins with B and clear the filter. So see here, he is asking us to filter whose custody begins with B, and then again we have to clear that filter as well. It means what are the steps we are doing that are going to be counted, because end results again we are getting it to back. So be careful here. So filter the data to show only customers whose custody begins with B. If anyone doesn't know what are these things, we will call it as filters. So custody we have to filter. Click on that filter. There you can see text filters. In text filters, begins with, he is asking begins with B. So begins with type B. Then click OK. So these are the only two values that are custody begins with B. So now we applied successfully first one, but he is asking us to again clear the filter. So again go back to that filter and clear the filter from custody. Okay, this is how we need to do it. Then create a new worksheet named GA customers. Create a new worksheet with the name GA customers. Then filter the data on the project 2. So this is what project 2 worksheet to only display customers in Georgia, GA. So first of all we have to create a worksheet with the name GA customers. Then come to project 2. In project 2 worksheet, filter the data with GA, state GA. Then copy ID, company, address, city, state and zip till this point. All the data, copy whatever you filtered after filtering, copy, then paste the data beginning in cell A1 of the GA customers worksheet. See how many tasks have been involved in this one. So first of all, we need to create a new worksheet. How to create? Right click, insert, new worksheet. So then we have to name that worksheet as GA customers. So copy clearly. Then go to new worksheet, this one, double click and change the name to GA customers. Yes. Now after creating GA customers, filter the data on project to display only GA. So go to state, click here, deselect all, then select only GA. Click OK. So these are the only data that is with GA. Then copy from here. Next he is saying copy from city to zip. Copy this data. Control C. First select, then Control C. Then in GA customers, starting from A1 we have to paste GA customers and cell A1 and paste it here. That's it. Don't do any beautification here. Don't do whatever is not asking. Simply if he is asking you to paste it there from cell A1, that's it. Don't feel that this is not looking good or I have to increase the size. Don't do all those things. Yes. Now we are done with that particular task as well. Then name the table new customers and hide project worksheet 2. So first of all, we have to name the table as new customers. So be inside the table, go to table design and here table name, insert it as new customers. Spaces are not allowed. So new customers. That's it. So after doing that, what is asking, not yet finished with the final task. Hide the project 2 worksheet. So we have to hide this project 2 worksheet. So before hiding, any doubts? So what we covered is first custom sorting, then how to remove the table column, then how to filter the data that contains are starting with B, then how to remove the filters, then we created one more new sheet, we filtered the data, we copy pasted into that new sheet. After that we named the table as new customers. Then finally we have to hide the sheet. So if I hide the sheet, you can't see the sheet. So before hiding, is there any doubts?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
In third point, we filtered the data and we cleared the filter, no, sir.
Yes.
How they will check if we did or not?
Yeah, that's what in exam, whatever the steps you are doing it will be counted in the back end, not only with the result.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions?
In fifth point, sir, how do we know in which sheet should we rename the table?
How do we know?
In which sheet should we rename the table?
Okay, here the question is not that much clear because it's in project 2 only. It's not like in which sheet. So you might think like in GA customer sheet there is a little bit confusion, but in exam he will give you clearly.
Okay, sir.
Okay, done. Right. Any other doubts? And the last question what she asked, I'm explaining it once again. So for this new customers in which table, if he wants to ask that name the table which we created in GA customers, means he will give you the reference that name the table that we got it in fourth task. Like that he will specify, don't worry. Okay, right. So successfully we are done with two projects, project 1 and project 2, and the final task of the project is saying that hide project 2 worksheet. So how to hide that one? Right click on the sheet and click on hide. So now we can't able to see the project 2. So successfully we entered into project 3. So it is saying that first task in the type column. So this is the type column. So in the type column, apply a red border to the cell if the type is supplies. It means if it is supplies, we have to apply the red border. So like this question will come. So which technique we have to use?
Conditional formatting.
Conditional format.
Awesome. So we have to use conditional formatting. So first select the column, then go to conditional formatting, and in this what we need to do, we have to highlight it with red border if it contains supplies. So it is highlighting cell rules. So click on highlight cell rules, then text that contains, it is not the number, so text. So text that contains, click here, then what is the text? Supplies. Write it as supplies. And what we want, not the red color text and red color cell, we want only red border. So click here and insert only red border, then click OK. Now observe, wherever the supplies are there, red border has been applied. Okay, so now we are done with first question. Then coming to second question. So it's 47. So apart from me and one is Purva, it's 45 students present. Just make a note of it. Tanmay, for your information or reference only, I'm just opening it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm noting it.
Okay, done. Okay, right. Then the second task. Create a table from data A12 to G57. Then add the alternative text vendor invoices July to the table. Then name the table as July invoices. So see, inside one question, these many tasks are there. So first, what we need to do, create a table from data A12 to G57. So select first one. This is A12 and I want it till G57. So first of all, I selected the data. So after selecting the data, what he is asking us to do? Create a table. So we have to format it as a table, but he is not specifying any style. So here we can take the liberty. Whatever style we want, we can. So I'm, for the time being, I'm just inserting this style only. Click OK. So now I successfully formatted it as table. Then what is asking again? Add the alternative text to the vendor invoice. Alternative text. The text is vendor invoices July 19 to the table. So what we need to do here? Select the copy this name. Then be inside the table, somewhere inside the table. Right click and again come to table, and here can you able to see alternative text? This one. Click here, then paste it. So if he is not asking separately title and description, paste it in title. Click OK. That's it. So we added alternative text, and still the question doesn't ended over there. Name the table as July invoices. Again, copy that word what he's asking us to name, that is July invoices. Be in somewhere inside the table so that you can able to see table design, and here in the table name you can name it as July invoices. Okay, right. So the second task has been completed successfully. Now then adjust the row height for rows 13 to 57 to 16 points. He is asking us to adjust the row heights for row 13. Select entire row here till 57, row 57. So I selected from rows 13 to 57. Right click, click on row height, and he is asking us to adjust to 16 points. Here it has come, see this one. So row height, enter 16, click OK. Yes, now row heights has been adjusted. Then in the balance column, so this is the balance column, apply green fill with dark green text if the balance is 0. So he is not asking anything directly here. He is asking that in the balance column apply green fill with dark green text if the balance is 0. So what we need to do here?
Conditional formatting.
Conditional formatting. Awesome. Again. So select the data, go to conditional formatting, and again highlight cell rules, and what is saying that equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, he is asking us to green fill with dark green text. Click OK. So yes, now we successfully completed this task as well. Wherever 0 is there, it has been highlighted with green fill with dark green text. Then insert a column to the right side of the balance, name it as status, name it status. So here we have to insert a column and we have to name it as status, right? Then create a formula in the status column. So here we have to create a formula that will return overdue if the balance is greater than or equal to 1500. If it is greater than or equal to 1500, we have to get result as overdue. This is what the question is. So insert a column to the right side of the balance named as status. So here we have to insert a column, means here table column, name it as status. So once you enter the name, automatically table column has been inserted. That complete table format will come. Okay, then create a formula in the status column. So here we have to create a formula that will return overdue if the balance is greater than or equal to 1500. So now tell me which formula we have to use.
If function.
Or function.
Or rethink again. He said if, you are saying or. Which one we have to use?
Both we need to use.
Both. Why or? How many conditions are there? Greater than or equal to is one condition only. Don't think like greater than is one condition and equal to is one condition. So we have to use if condition. So Tanmay, can you say? If bracket open, what is the logical text? Select this cell, greater than or equal to. See, greater than and equal to. or is not required here. Greater than or equal to, less than or equal to is one condition only. 1500. If it is greater than or equal to 1500, then comma, what we need to get? If it is true, overdue. In quotation marks, we'll copy that text, copy and paste it here, overdue. Then comma, if false, he is saying nothing, so don't insert anything. So double quotation marks open, close, that's it, nothing inside it, close bracket, that's it. So wherever it is more than 1500, we are getting result as overdue. Then sixth task, format all column headings to angle clockwise. So first of all, select the headings, then format to angle clockwise. Go to alignment in home tab, click here orientation and angle clockwise. That's it. Yeah. So now we successfully completed our third project as well. Now you can ask me any doubts if you have. Guys, at the end of the class, each one should say that yes, I know these topics. Yes, I know these topics and I can do it. That's why I'm explaining it very slowly.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
can explain fifth question.
Fifth one,
Yes, sir.
if condition.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then, yes, someone else is asking something else. Please.
Sir, question number 2, sir. Alternative text.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that alternative text is not available in previous versions. Don't try. So simply
Okay, sir.
be inside the text table. Right click. If you go to table, and here you can see alternative text, and you need to just copy paste that one to here. That's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, done. So this if condition, now we'll do it again. So what is asking, if it is more than 1500, more greater than or equal to 1500, we should get result as overdue, otherwise nothing. He is silent here, otherwise what will happen means, so we'll do nothing. So equal to, if, you can observe it here or here, anywhere. If bracket open, logical text, that is this is greater than or equal to 1500, then comma, what if true, here copy paste, because he is saying that if it is greater than or equal to 1500, we have to get it as overdue, comma, then what if false, if it is not satisfied, it means less than 1500, he is silent, so we are just keeping double quotation marks, nothing inside it, then close bracket, enter. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay, done. Thank you.
Sir, how to unhide a worksheet?
How to unhide the worksheet? So we hided the worksheet number 2, right? Here
Yes,
after
sir.
GA customers, we hided that one. So simply here we are in project 3, right click on unhide. So you can see the list of projects whatever you hided here. Select that one, click OK. We got our project 2 back. Right click, hide. We hided it again. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, got it. Any other doubts? So shall we move on to our next project, project 4? No doubts, right? Yes. So now we came to our next project, that is project 4. So read the first question. What is asking? Display sales for May. It means here we have the sales for all the months, but we have to display only May month sales. It means we have to filter and show only May month sales. Then create a new range, name it as named May sales for the total price column. When we filter with May sales, for the total price column of May sales, we have to name the range as May sales. And after doing that, clear the filter results. Again, we have to clear the filters. So 3 tasks here. First one, we have to display only May sales. So here are the dates. If you go to filter, unselect all, click only May, then OK. So now only May sales are visible. Then create a new named range May sales for the total price column. So for this one, what we need to do, we have to name this particular range as May sales. So how to name? Select the range. I selected the range. Go to name box and here copy paste the title whatever you want. I am just typing for the time being. May sales. Click enter. That's it. We named that. We named this range as May sales. Question doesn't end over there. Again he is asking clear the filter results. It means we have to remove this filter. We have to clear this filter. Clear. That's it. Okay. Now first task has been completed. First question. Then second, use a structured reference formula to display the total sales for May in G9. So in G9 we have to calculate the total sales only for the month of May. How we can calculate? How we can calculate that one? Use a structured reference formula. He is not asking us to select any range of data. Structured reference formula means here indirectly he is asking us to use the named range that you defined previously. So total sales. Total means which formula we have to use?
Sum.
Sum bracket open. Then for sum of which sales we want? May sales. So we already defined that name. So if you type this one May, you will get the name here. Select that one. Then close bracket. That's it. We successfully calculated the total of May sales. Then next question. Link the kinetic echo logo to B13 on the instructions worksheet. It means if we click on this logo, it has to redirect us to on the instructions worksheet cell 13 here. It has to redirect or navigate us to this place. If we click on this logo. So how to do that one? Simply select that logo, right click and click on link. Click on link. So when you click on link, this new window will come and here he is asking us to link it to place in this document, because he is asking us to redirect it to instructions worksheet. Select the instructions and which cell? B13. Type B13 in this worksheet. B13 cell of instructions. This is what we need. When we click on that image, select this, okay, then click OK. Then shall we check that one, it is really working or not? Go to that image, see this hand icon, then click on that image. Is it working or not? We came to cell B13 of instructions. From project 4. So this is how we can link this logo to B13 of this particular sheet. Right. Then insert for internal use only. For internal use only. These are the words. In the center aligned header. It means we have to insert the header, and inside the header there are left, right, center. So in that center we have to write this name, for internal use only. And then this question doesn't end it there. Then we have to switch back to normal view. So how to insert the headers here? In Excel, the easy way, what I told you. First copy this word. So the easy way to insert the headers is go to page layout view. At the on the status toolbar, you can see 3 views: normal, page layout, and page break preview. So click on page layout view. Then it will look like this. Then here, if you click on header, left, center, and right is there. So in the center, you have to paste that one. Center aligned. We pasted this one. And question doesn't end it there. Again we have to move on to normal view. Now we are in the page layout view. So click on normal view again. Yes. So we successfully inserted the headers and we came back to normal view. Then apply blue accent 5 style to the headings. So we have to apply some cell styles to the headings. So select the headings, go to cell styles, and here this is blue accent 1. Here can you see this name is blue accent 5. This is what he is asking us to keep. Blue accent 5. That's it. We formatted with blue accent 5 style to headings. Then configure the worksheet so row 11, it means this one, row 11, and column A and B are always visible when scrolling. It means when I scroll it down, I have to see row 11 and above. And when I scroll it towards right, I have to see column A and B consistently. So which technique we have to apply here? Guys?
Freeze panes.
Freeze panes. Awesome. So freeze panes. Which cell we have to select? We have to select C12 because all the rows above that particular cell will be freezed. We want till 11th row. So we are in the 12th row. We selected 12th row. Then all the columns which are left side to this particular cell will be freezed. It means we want to see A and B consistently. That's the reason we selected C. So in C column, 12th cell. Select this particular cell. Go to view, freeze panes, click on freeze panes. Now you just test it. When you are coming down, yes, we can able to see the 11th row. Then if you are moving towards right, you can able to see column A and B. So yes, now we successfully completed even project 4. Any doubts till this point? Any doubts till this point? No doubt?
No, sir.
No? Yeah.
No, sir.
Great.